Infrastructural works have commenced to develop the first 109 acres of the 3,000-acre Silica City, the smart urban center conceptualized for the Soesdyke-Linden Highway. Some $2 billion will be spent in the coming months to clear the area and prepare proper access to the land with the construction of roads, bridges and culverts. The next step is to construct the first 100 high-end houses on the periphery of an international golf course towards the full development of Guyana's first smart city, which promises to be sustainable and self-generating. But while this development is taking shape with a vision of Dubai in mind, residents who live in nearby communities, many on untitled low-middle incomes, have been assured that they will not be left out of the promised development for the entire Linden-Soesdyke Highway.
Despite whatever challenges we may have on the highway, that there is hope of us being able to resolve each of those challenges eventually as we go by time after time. Do you believe that? Do you believe that?
That was Kwame McCoy, Minister within the Office of the Prime Minister. McCoy said even with the Silica City development now in train after a decade of its conceptualization by President Irfaan Ali when he served as Minister of Housing, the government's commitment is to resolve all challenges along the highway with sustainable development. Noting that there is visible evidence of extended squatting on the highway, he begged for residents' cooperation in helping the government resolve these issues and said citizens could no longer make situations unmanageable for the state.
But Silica City is just a small component of the plans that we have for the highway. We envision a highway that will be booming in a few years' time. Booming with commercial activities, booming with residential settlements, to make sure that we address and attend to the issues of squatting. Those of you who are in situations and uncertain situations in terms of the lands that you occupy, that we will settle all of those issues.
McCoy was supported by Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, Susan Rodriguez. She promised that Silica City will be developed in phases with ongoing consultation with nearby residents and farmers. She reminded residents that there will be a highway to link Silica City to the capital Georgetown and other towns like Linden.
You will see the opening up of new lands, you will see new interests in the highway. You will see business people wanting to come into the communities, to invest in the communities. And that is good because it creates jobs for people. It brings life into communities. It catapults the economic activities in your communities. And this is what we have to do to ensure that development comes to every single community and that the development we talk about touches the lives of people in a very real way.
2 new wells will be drilled in the area in the coming months to also improve water access and quality. Rodriguez said the government remains flexible in its negotiations for compensation. For the newsroom, Kurt Campbell.